Welcome to your weekly astrology and love tarot scope. This is the Peace Dealer, and this is for the week of January 7th, 2018. We have Venus on Pluto and Mars tightening in conjunction and surpassing Jupiter. So as you are revealing facets of your shadow that you have to face, you are doing so in an effort to identify insecurities you must embrace so that you gain a more realistic sense of what needs to be worked on during this next phase of energy we will manifest. This week is going to be amazing in the sense of how, whether single or in a relationship, you have to experience breakdown before you break through, and not only break through, but also allow yourself the opportunity to gain an extra dimension of love in your life that you haven't experienced. Everyone will experience a great breakthrough though, but this is going to come through facing certain fears that will manifest initially this week. And it's once again your willingness to go through the fears and not around them that will take something that appears to be bad on the surface and have you realize it's leading you to everything, if not being everything you ever wanted. One thing about this week is that the breakthroughs you experience will restore a lot of your faith in the process of events too. So just definitely keep positive. Shout out to one of you who commented, Mary Jane. She said that she doesn't mind creating timestamps. And I guess in the last video when I was typing the number, my focus is off, so I appreciate you. I will just focus on these cards right now. And before I go into the signs, of course, I'm going to pull oracle cards for each of the elements. But miracles and blessings are had not necessarily because of any serendipity solely, but there's a lot of purging that's occurring this week. Years worth of purging that's finally coming to completion as unexpected developments in significant relationships occur. This is one of those weeks where it could be the last week you're ever single, not because you just randomly meet the love of your life, but because you make hardcore decisions internally to really decide against or for something in a way that sticks. If you're a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, we have be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care, as any such efforts will go more than a long way. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, we have like attracts like. If you are longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. And the more you express your fire, the more there's light for you to share with others who want to partake in that magnificence. Water, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We have romance, not surprised. Lavish the one you love with your personal attention and affection. Next, for Earth, the grounded ones, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. We have show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. Once again, not surprised. So I have another bonus oracle card, and it's take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. With the moon that will be squaring the nodes, you will have a chance to follow your heart. And this will come in the heights of breakdown, where some of you feel not valuable of love or lovable. And despite all that, you still need to allow yourself the willingness and ability to love yourself and to receive love in all its forms. Okay, another key indicator here that I'm channeling now is something or someone who you might not at first glance expect anything from is going to exceed your expectations like never before. So don't judge a book by its cover, and don't be put off by a bad first impression, because you'll find that the reason why this is unfolding is for you to transform your mind completely on a certain situation or person. Aries moon, Aries rising, or rather, I forgot to say, before we get into the cards, check out the link in the description box below. I am offering still my soulmate and twin flame readings, where I will be pulling tarot cards to illustrate blockages that need to be released, as well as opportunities to open up for greater love in your life. And I still have my recorded astrology love reading, or live astrology love reading, where I look at your chart and I break down transits that will show in your chart where you can expect greater opportunities for love, as well as natal placements. And I will pull a tarot card spread and some oracle cards. Once again, the link is in the description below. And other than that, Aries moon, Aries rising. We have the Queen of Swords. So this is definitely indicating a great need to stay objective at all costs. But this, for some of you, will be a romantic interest who sharpens your mind. Whereas for some of you, you're having to embody this lady's essence so that you can be taken more seriously when you say things, because of the intellect of your raw passion being expressed. Taurus moon, Taurus rising. We have the Chariot card. The Chariot card is urging for you to apply self-love and to focus on yourself, as you're definitely gaining a lot more charisma through the control over natural forces you have to apply. Shy away from immediate gratification, however, and focus on your goals, and before you know it, you'll open up much more profound room for greater love in your life. Gemini moon, Gemini rising. We have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is favoring a positive future moving forward, especially if you found a bit of anxiety surrounded just not love, just energy in general. So I think the clearing of this energy on a mental level will open up greater developments for you, especially for those of you speaking or talking to people over social media or text or whatever gadgets and gizmos you'll find. Any sort of online dating or communication over distance will kind of develop magically for you too. All right, but definitely look forward to more positive developments in your love life. Cancer rising, Cancer moon. We have the Six of Swords for you too, and not surprisingly, you're sailing towards the Strength card. So this is definitely detailing and indicating that, similar to Gemini, you're gaining more mental strength and clarity of your situation, but know that you're sailing towards a very passionate encounter. All right, that Strength card represents not only your inner strength, but the ability to really connect in a very unique, but once again, passionate way. Leo moon, Leo rising. The Chariot wanted to come out, and I see why, because we were going to get the Six of Swords again. So we have the Chariot, some Geminis, and just run back to your life. But it's interesting because it's not a coincidence we're getting this. There's a lot of anxiety and breakdown that we're all going through. So this is it's a subtle breakthrough card. Six of Swords is usually going to come through before breakthrough anyway too. But there's a lot of for Cancer, Gemini, Leo, there's a lot that you've been left in the dark about love for you. So it's going to come into greater clarity in a way that allows you to communicate more fluidly and calmly, okay? Especially when it comes to certain relationships restoring, you'll find that any miscommunication reaches balance and, resolution. Virgo moon, Virgo rising. We have the Virgo card, the Hermit. And the Hermit card is actually speaking of developing deep soul love with an individual. And even if you're single, it's just speaking of being friends with the person. So encourage the slow movement of things because you're connecting on a deep soul level with someone. So really embrace your own personal nature and identity as it will shine through. Libra moon, Libra rising. We have the Four of Wands, hot diggity damn it. You might just want to throw a party and watch Usher. You don't have to call. We even have the Four of Pentacles, so it's a twin flame alert. If you're there's an event. Love is going to be tied in an event for you where lights flash. Everyone wants your balls or your ovaries. I mean, even Libra women have balls these days. So it's like everyone wants you. Everyone wants to hop on your D, Libra, whether you're a man or a woman. And it's just going to be the regular celebrating fanfare of you. And it's going to be really fun. So enjoy that, Libra. Enjoy that as more people make passes on you than normal. And you're just going to eat it up because you love it. Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising. We have the Four of Wands for you too. Serendipity, positive surprises, but most importantly, recognition for, what you've done to manifest love. In fact, any work you've done is going to be met with results because the Four of Wands is definitely a results card and the Ten of Pentacles is indicating a lot of wealth and abundance that you kind of relish with this week. Jupiter's hooking you the hell up, okay? Sagittarius, Sagittarius moon, Sagittarius rising. We have the Four of Pentacles. So I guess you're not giggling as much anymore, even though you still will be this week. Four of Pentacles is really more so speaking of you keeping a keen mind on what you still... Oh, never mind. I was going to say what you're still holding on to, but similar to Libra, we got the Four of Wands. So you're just going to be partying too. You definitely have a lot of material gain that you can use to invest in a partnership. But ask yourself what values you're holding on to that may need to be let go or, more so kept. Yeah. There's a opportunity to gain more stability in a relationship too, based on important decisions you make that illustrate whether you'll stick up for your values or bend at a moment's notice just because you want to keep someone. Capricorn moon, Capricorn rising. We have the Justice card. And the Justice card, the Justice card is definitely speaking of you not only making the right decisions to be made, but a balancing of your karma that will take and expose people who are not treating you fairly. Any such people who are exposed for that, just it doesn't have to be bad. Just call them out on how they're not treating you fairly. And then you'll see people reveal their true colors. Aquarius moon, Aquarius rising. We have the Two of Pentacles. So this is encouraging you to not only play the field, but juggle your options. Especially if you find yourself in a bit of a pickle. Or if you're just too busy. Most of you will be too busy making money to focus on love, but that's where you're going to find your best bet. The more productive you are, but I really see this as don't just date one person if you're single too, play the field. And if you're in a relationship, you want to be mindful of how you're creating room to connect with your partner so you're not blocked by too much work. Pisces moon, Pisces rising. We got the Three of Pentacles. This is urging you to partner on a project with a love interest, a spiritual project at that. Could be anything. If you're in a relationship, force your partner to do something that you can build together. Hold them at gunpoint or just drool on them before they do it. And if you're single, a great date option is to commit to a project that you can get to know this person over time with. You can thank me later. And the card that I have for everybody, please let it be good, please let it be good, please let it be good. We have the breakdown card, the 10 of Swords. So everyone's going to break down. This is important. There's going to be an incredible defeat that you experience. But after the defeat, there's celebration. There's breakthrough. There's a defeat. You may give up on something. You may give up on how you see something. You may even experience some kind of betrayal or backstabbing. But remember, this is just necessary breakdown. Once you feel that, you'll break through. It'll be worth it. You stay blessed.